Hello everyone, I'm going to do a ring sling carry today for a newborn because ring slings, I avoided them for so long and there was really no need. Once I was taught correctly how to use it, ring slings have exploded in my house. I've gone from 1 ring sling to 8 ring slings in like 2 months. So I'm going to show you how to thread it, starting off threading it. And when you have it threaded, and if you find it works for you, there's no need to undo it completely and rethread it every time. You can use the same, but it's good, I find, when you're starting to use it, it's good for practice to thread it each time so you get to know how to do things, okay? So you get your ring sling, you put it to your shoulder, like corsage position, and you take it off to the side, arm out, gather it from bottom to top, okay? And using what I call a duckbill, Leatherman calls it something different, which is totally inappropriate for this, so I won't say the word. So you thread it through both rings at once. At this point, make sure the top rail is the top up here, okay? Don't let it get put underneath or anything like that. So what you do then is you separate your rings and you lift your hand up through, gather the material and bring it down through the bottom ring. Now this can be either very easy or very difficult depending on the thickness of your wrap. Higher GSM wraps tend to be quite difficult to pull through rings, but it's all about just breaking the wrap in. This one isn't that broken in, but I wanted to demonstrate. So at this point, what I do and what I would recommend you do is take it off, and you see here, I'm just getting the rail, the top rail that would go here, and just fanning it all. So you're fanning, not to be confused with fannying. You're fanning. Okay, so you have like a corsage. I know it's difficult to see with this, but I hope you can figure it out. So hold it in your dominant hand, corsage out, rails facing out and down, and you put it back on. The idea of fanning makes it much easier to tighten correctly, that you're not getting rails on top of each other, and when you're tightening here it corresponds correctly. Okay, so you have your little, put it in corsage position. For a newborn, put it in corsage position starting off. A heavier baby like my toddler, I would put the rings up on my shoulder or even just a little bit behind because he is very heavy and he drops the rings quite quickly. So corsage position, and you go get your baby. Now this is my demo doll, Floyd. I always wanted a baby Floyd, and Leatherman vetoed the name, so I knew I'd get one in the end. Just happens to be a plastic demo doll. So you get your baby on your shoulder, and if you're very new to this, just calm yourself down because you're going to be a bit nervous. Just calm yourself down and bring your heart rate back down and just give a snuggle to the baba, okay? So what you do is putting your hand up through the ring, through the sling. You feed it, feed baby into it. Now, bring baby onto your side, okay? And let the baby sit on the material. That's really important. Let the baby sit onto the material, okay? So baby is kind of in line with your hip, sitting on the material. Your shoulder is spread. Start off with your shoulder spread. Find your top rail and you gently pull up over baby's head so you have a hood, and then bring back down so baby's head is not covered. And it's sitting onto the seat. You can tuck it up a little bit, but it's actually sitting onto the seat because you have the baby sitting on the material. Now, we'll say a third. You're going to tighten now. So get a third of the wrap and pull it in the direction, tighten it in the direction that the wrap is coming from. In other words, the first third of the wrap is coming from the top. So you pull it towards the top. Second third is coming from the middle. You pull it towards the middle. And the final third is the bottom of the wrap, so you pull it. Now you can go again and do it, if you feel you could do a little bit tighter, a third, a third, a third. Baba is in a seat, so you've created a hood and you want to give a little bit of extra support. This is very important for a newborn baby, it's very important. So what I do is I get like face cloth, or you can use, most mums use muslin squares. I just got rid of mine a long time ago because there's no more babies in this house. So just roll the excess down to behind baby's neck. So baby is fully supported and the rings are correct position, down, spread on your back. Now, the real test to make sure if you've done it right is you do that, baby does not move, head doesn't move, body doesn't move, legs don't move. That's tight, that's secure. So always close enough to kiss. So you get your ticks tight, in plain sight at all time, close enough to kiss, knee to knee, and secure. Yay! And that's it, okay? Thanks, bye!